All right, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining. This is another Thursday. Today's topic here is how to find your next client. This is a hot topic, and there are many agents looking for a solution. It's always part of real estate. I'm done with prospecting. I'm done with the previous listings, either selling or buying or investing. What should I do next to find a client? Now, if you can get anywhere between one, two, or three would be ideal. A deal per month, that would be excellent. So you're going to be one of the superhero of real estate. Three listing per month or more would put you to a new level of achievement when it comes to real estate. So the question is always like that, where my next deal is coming from. This question that many of us ask at the beginning of the year, January. Okay, I have another 12 months ahead of me. Oh my goodness, help me here. Where can I find the next buyer or seller? So we are going to look at this topic today, and it's very fundamental. I think if you pay attention, you can start creating some clients and transaction for you. All right, so without further ado, let's continue. Now, we started accountability calls every Monday. This coming Monday is long weekend, so we don't have any accountability calls. If you are interested, just give me a quick call and I explain to you how the system works for accountability. Same thing for Monday morning role play. We don't have any this weekend because it's long weekend, but I will see you the week after. Here's my YouTube channel again. Go there every week. I am loading more new materials. Sometimes they are from the webinars. Sometimes it's on my own. I just like to bring up a topic and dissect it and explain how it works. And there is the previous version of it in there for sometimes. How to find your next client. Okay. I hope you're all excited to see what's going on. And let's start. So real estate is a journey, as we all know. There is a point A and there is point B. We all want to start from point A and we all wish to get to point B. So where am I today? This is the question that we should ask. And my goal, finding my next clients. This is a journey of finding your clients. Within there, you're going to get direction. You need tools, you need strategies, you need skills, you need resources. There's no reason that I can tell you here's formula 1, formula 2, formula 3 to find your client, but let's look at the basic, what we have to do to start it. And remember, whether you want to feed someone with fish or teaching him or her how to fish. So understanding the basic, number one, is real estate a job or a business? And I tell you why I brought this one up into this topic and the importance of it. I'm dealing with agents that are thinking that the real estate is a job for them, meaning they go in the morning, they sit down and wait, see what's going to happen, see what is going to happen to them. It's like taking your boat in the middle of ocean and wait to see what's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen there. So that is not a job, unless if you're looking to join a team, that's a different story. Or if you want to have a boss, go just find another job that has a boss. So whether you like it or not, whether you know it or you don't, real estate, you have to treat it as a business. It is a business. That's why you don't have a boss. So you have to create a structure for yourself, a setup that you can build it up. If you do not build it up every single month, you're going to be worried about where your next client is coming from. But if you create the foundation, the basic of your business, and you recognize and you acknowledge and agree that this is a business, you start putting the basics and it would build up for you. Build up the way that you see one day in the shade of your result and you enjoy it. It's like putting a seed in the ground and the tree comes out. So who is leading your business, you or a boss? Because we don't have a boss in real estate if you treat it as a business for yourself. Do you follow the fundamentals of business or not? After all, if you recognize and you understand that this is a business, there are some fundamental truth into this business that you have to address. We always talk about a business has three hats. You are running your own business as a real estate agent. You are a leader, a boss. You are a manager also at the same time. You are employee of your leader. So three hats at the same time, and this could be on the daily or it could be on a weekly or monthly basis. I'm not talking about joining a team here. I'm talking about building your business so you won't be worried about where your next buyers or sellers is coming from. So consider that you have three responsibilities here. Once a week, step back and work on your business. As a leader, put the roadmap of what you want to do and do it. Finding your next clients need a strategy and plan. If you consider your job, your business as a business, real estate, then you need to deal with what a business needs, and that's a strategy and planning. Now, for understanding the basic number two, real estate is only three processes: traffic, conversion, fulfillment. Traffic is where you get all the leads, and that's the topic of today. Where all these leads coming from? Conversion is converting them to a transaction. That also requires some skills. Fulfillment is just to serve them. Go find a house, sell the house, find a house for investor. So number three, 90% of success is from our mindset. So if 90% of success is from our mindset, why are we putting too much emphasis on the skills and not, we don't want to deal with mindset? Some 10% of real estate in Toronto, they said they are successful. They are making anywhere between 12 deals all the way to 50 and higher. Higher you go, less real estate agents there. But anywhere above 12, 13, or 15 deals per year, consider as the top 10%. That depends, that shift depending to the market. And these people, they have a strong mindset. If you are the god of selling and your mentality is a loser mentality, oh, I cannot, despite of that, despite of what you're telling to yourself, you're amazing when it comes to closing. But if you don't have it here, you achieve nothing. So 90% of success comes from our mindset. What makes our mindset is our value, culture, beliefs, perception, and many other things. So when we said change your mindset, make a different box, think out of the box, it's easy to say, but in reality, it requires a lot of self-reflection. Now, some of the things we hear a lot is, let me just, you all have my audio and visual? Yes? Someone just unmute and say,
Yes.
good, thank you. Okay, so what we all hear is, oh, real estate is hard. It's impossible. I don't think this is possible for me. No one likes it. No one did it before. Never. Maybe. It's too difficult. I can't. I like it comfortable. Self-imposed limitation. This is what we do. It's all self-talking, talking to ourselves. We are blocking our way to success. If you want a bigger box, then you have to change your values and beliefs. You have to think bigger. You have to think different. For instance, I talked to many agents and they said, when I cold call, I am bothering people. You don't, no, you don't. This is a belief. You have to start changing your belief. When you're calling people, they should appreciate because you are the best agent. You can really help them. So you're changing your belief. If they would contact me. That's not true. You are a salesperson. You're not customer service. You're not responding to inbound calls. You are a salesperson. You are go getter. You have to go out. That's part of your strategy. You're a business person that's running a sales operation. Door knocking doesn't work. It does work. Who said it doesn't work? So that's the old belief you have. Wash it away. Reprogram your mind from all those false beliefs. These false beliefs are making the walls of your box, of your thoughts. Wash it away, remove it. So we are going to do a practice soon. So I want you to have a pen and pencil, a pen and paper handy. Google ad is all low quality prospects. That's not true. I had Google ads, I got it, refer me to another person and another person. And since today's from 6, 7 years ago, I'm dealing with that person and all of his families and friends. It's not low quality. This is what you like to believe. Remove that belief, then the road is clear for you. Targeting big homes is a taboo for many agents. I talk to many agents, they say, oh, let's go to door knock at the townhouses. Why townhouse? Because it looks easier. Go and challenge yourself with bigger things in real estate. Do the impossible. If something is challenging you do, just go do it. Like a car that going from one distance to another, that needs lights, needs engine, needs a windshield, needs doors. Our operation is also supposed to take us from one place to another, from place A to B. So we need tools. We need to equip ourselves, our mind, to discipline, to skills, to the right habits. So don't ignore this. Let's dissect your reaction. Okay. So we know traffic is where everything starts. You have to create traffic. You have to get leads that's coming to your funnel. So imagine you have 20 people that are all interested to purchase or sell within next 30 days. That is your traffic. Then from those 10 or 20, you can convert possibly more than a third of it, or percentage more than 75% or 80% of it, if not more. And then that goes to fulfillment. So to create traffic by any of these prospecting techniques, and I'm going to tell you the techniques. Now, I want you to write down, as soon as I tell you where you can find your leads, I want you to write down your mental reaction. Let me give you the first one. Online listing. Oh no, I don't know how to do it. This is your self-talk. Write it down and question yourself. Why I just reacted to what Ashton said, that online listing. You possibly told yourself, I don't know how to do it. Write down your answer. Social media. Oh, that doesn't work. That's your negative self-talk. Write it down. Then later on, dissect it and get to the bottom of it. If it doesn't work, I can show you a lot of proofs that it does work, but you don't possibly know it. So that is stopping you from getting your leads. Let's go after the next one. Referrals. Or who's going to refer to me? Or you might say, well, this is great. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of referral, which is good. So if you come with something negative that is blocking you from going that direction, just write it down for me. Open houses. Networking events. This is an amazing thing. Networking event could be garage sales. Go to your farming area. You have 500 or 1,000 homes. Offer them garage sales by end of July. Promote it. That gives you excuses to go and knock at their doors a few times, not for selling real estate, even though you give your card, but it's telling the community to let's get together and have a garage sales. Email campaign, sending newsletter and property updates to the people that you know. flyers, door knocking. Oh no, I don't want to bother people. Write it down. This is what you just told yourself. Oh, it's so hard. Write it down. Cold calling. Oh, I'm bothering people. Write this excuse down. This is nothing but excuse. Community involvement. You can throw events. You can get together with your mortgage broker and with another associate and create an event, let's say Saturday, talking about real estate investment, and go door to door, give them flyers about this event, invite your MP, invite your mayor if you want to. They'll love to come to that gathering. They like to see people. So they are the first to come. Put some prices, invite, a few years ago, I had event for children, children and finances. And we invited a lot of people from schools. So actually we went there and put the flyers, talked to teachers, told them this is for community. This is for our children, because our children, they have no clue how money works. And we got a lot of response. A lot of them came with their parents, of course. We gave prizes. So this kind of events, you can always put it together. Santa, picture with Santa, Mother's Day, feasible listing and expire listing. I had good success with feasible listing. Anytime I pass by their house, for instance, or a house that has feasible, you can talk to yourself, oh no, these people are nonsense. These are greedy. These are self-talk. Instead of doing that, go park your car with nice smile on your face, knock at the doors, introduce yourself, tell them that you're there to help them. And you are truly there to help them. If you don't believe that you are there to help them, then you have to think about your belief. Real estate investment group, you can always go to the gathering of investors and find friends and offer your service. Professional organization, become a member of different association in your city. Blogging, writing articles. Video marketing is very powerful. I had good success with video marketing. I'm promoting video marketing, and that can land on many deals for you. If you said, how is it possible? Write down your answer because you don't know the answer. Then dig into the answer after this seminar is done. Find out why you responded back to that. Why you say no to many of them. Why you say door knock is not good. If you need a partner, if you don't know how to start it, just look around. Sphere of influence, past clients, your database. Well, you might say you don't have any database. Yes, you do, but you haven't realized that you have your database. You want me to call my database, my past clients? Yes, I want you to call your past clients. Is there a problem with that? We are in the people's business. If you hide from people, that's defeating the purpose. Now, conversion is as important as traffic. No matter how many people comes to you, if you don't know how to convert them, there's nothing you can do. A conversion has a big chunk of it as follow-up. So you have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined. You have to have a system of tracking, following up, evaluation. If you are going for cold calling and calling one different street every single day, you have to track yourself to see after 1 week, did you bring any lead back? Did you follow up with that lead? Did you actually go and drop the flyers or anything you promised at the door? You're supposed to follow up because this gentleman said within 3 months, maybe they want to sell their house. Did you follow up with them? So that's very important. Use tools and automation. CRM, drip campaign, videos. Have a strategies to how to approach them. How many times per day or per week you are doing certain tasks. Have goals and system. How to find your next clients is the collective effort of you from different angles. It all looks messy unless you sit down, recognize you're building a business and a business owner is a builder. You put all the pieces together you create what we call a system, and you let the system run for you. If you are thinking that you have a job, then this cannot be built up. You're not a builder. You're just helping someone else, or you're guessing. You let the wind blow your boat here and there. You have no clear direction. Then at the end of the month, you start crying where the money comes. Well, you never build it. Your success and your income in real estate are in direct relation to the clarity of your plan. Now, here is the list of the leads generating strategies that you can use. You have to do the prospecting. Then when you choose at least 3 of them, then you have to put them in a plan of action. It's good that you choose open houses, but you have to have a system where you tell yourself that I'm going to do open houses 2 times a week or 3 times a week if you want to, 4 weeks a month. And this is what I'm going to prepare for the open houses. I'm going to door knock or cold call around that circle. And then you see the result and you have to repeat the very same thing. Anyone has any question? So going back to what I said, you have to accept that you're running a business. A business owner creates a system. Within that system, there is traffic, there is conversion, there is fulfillment. In your traffic, conversion, and fulfillment, there is one essential part, and that's your system. Without system, you cannot go very far. System creates consistency and predictability. So that's why, as a business owner, it's important to educate yourself. If get yourself a mentor or a trainer, or at least you can sit down and have a brainstorming of people. Accountability is one element that would help you with that. If you want to give me a call, we can always sit down and we can go through that. We can dissect things. I love to brainstorm with other agents. Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, I also need brainstorm with other agents. So I grab the phone and call some of the people that I know. Say, what do you think about this strategy? What do you think about that strategy? So it's important for you to step back, give 1 hour a week to work on your system, lay down the things you have to do it, and take action and go ahead and do it. Otherwise, you're going to be all over. You get excited. You want to go door knocking. You want to do open houses. And at the end of the day, you come back. You don't know where you're coming from. You don't know where you're going. You're not building a business. Time is the thing that doesn't come back to you. That's the most expensive things you have. So use it for your best use. Build up something with it. And if you build it up, soon you want to convert it to a team. That team can fall into your system. You have a system to give them. They would grab the system. They would follow the system that you gave them because it worked for you. And that's how you can build up your client. So where your next client is coming from, it's coming from your collective actions that produces results for you. It's compounding effort. Any question? I have a chat here. Can you expand on video marketing? Absolutely. So video is coming into the surface a lot. And I always give this example. If you just ask whoever you know around you for the last 48 hours, how many books you read, how many videos you watched, how many hours you spent on reading books, and how many hours you spent on watching videos. By the way, I just finished my next book, which said The Forgotten Eagle. It's amazing story about this eagle that grew up in a nest of sparrows. Go read it. Is very interesting. So how many hours you read a book? or text, or how many hours you watch videos. So acknowledge that videos is very powerful. Once you acknowledge, sit down and see how you can increase your ROI in anything you do using video. For instance, if you're doing open house, how you can maximize your time that doing open house with video. Is there any way to do that? Yes, there are. There are different ways you can maximize. For instance, when you give away your flyer at open house, people come in, you say, hello, here is the flyer, talking about this house. Don't just give them flyer. Give them a flyer with your advertising sitting there, with your QR code or email or a website address. There, if they click on it, they can see your video. Let's say they take the flyer home and they give it to their cousin. Look, today we saw this beautiful, amazing house, and take a look at it. Cousin grabbed the flyer with a QR code and click on it. It would take them to a site, said, welcome to 123 Main Street. My name is Ashton. It's a wonderful, beautiful 4-bedroom house. Come, I want to show you the house. And you give them a quick tour. You are taking that house and that 2 hours that you spend on open house into other people's house and let them get the effect of your communications, promoting that house. This is increasing your ROI. Since you're there 2 hours, don't open and close that 2 hours, expand that hours, go beyond the line of the border of that house, reach out to people who are outside. One of the house I bought for myself, I bought it from a booklet that my cousin picked up from an open house. So if a booklet that came to my house caused me to go through the pages and told my wife, let's go take a look at this house, book the appointment, saw the house, we loved it, we bought it in Mississauga. That booklet carried the message of the agent. Now imagine that comes to other people's house and they can actually see a video. And video is more powerful than the printed material. It can offer them more options. Now that video can also lead to lead magnet. People can go click on 10 pitfalls before you sell your house that you have to watch. And that can save you hundreds of money. When people click on lead magnet, you capture their email address. Another use of the video here is your advertising with a house and put it on Facebook ad or just Instagram. You're taking your marketing material in terms of video outside. Now, if you want to make your video more powerful, make a story of it. Not long story, let's say 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Embed your presentation, your value inside a story. Tell a story about this house. One of the short video I did for one of the house, I was front of the house and I said, wow, I just listed this house. You don't believe what you're going to see inside the house. Come with me. I'm going to show it to you. Do you think people would quit? No, people wants to go see inside the house, what's happening inside the house. Why I tell them, come, there's something different inside this house. I put them into a story. So this is increasing your ROI in your presentation through videos. Video can also be a great tool when you go to listing presentation. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, you want to sell your house. Did you know that based on the stat, 300% people, when they are watching a video, they buy the house, and I will do that for you. And you have to truly do that for them. So this is the power of video. I guarantee you 100%. Many buyers that you see these days, they're not grabbing their car, going street to street, or grabbing newspaper to find their house. What is that they do? The first thing they do, they go online. Pictures, okay, it's pictures. But video with a nice music, transition, someone to talk, nice corner of the house, very stylish, it would capture them, it would help them to sit down from the computer and watch that video. You can embed it, you can mix it with stories. that is another additional part of the video. So video is very powerful. It's coming to the surface more and more. And the problem that agents they have here is the power of their shyness. How can I put it? What is the right word? They are shy to stay in front of the camera. They pay the price for that attitude. They are hesitant, they are lazy, they don't know what to do. That's the expensive price they pay for not getting deals. Those attitude, I cannot, I don't know how, that negative attitude would stop them from going in front of the camera and bring this value to the audience. A beautiful video on Facebook that you give it to send it to your friend. It's so powerful, so beautiful. Your friend would send it to other friends as well. Engage everybody. And God knows, maybe this video goes 3 generations down in Facebook and catches someone's eyes and they come and buy your house. Or they like to work with you because you're always there, give value. You tell them, this is what you have to do about your house. Watch this, do this, check the inspection, check the mortgage, check the market, market goes up, market comes down. So they recognize you as authority. And guess who's going to come after you? They are coming to you. You're not going to go just grab a flyer of someone who drop it at the door. Because they like you, they trust you, they want to work with you. That's the power of video. As I'm telling for the last few weeks, I'm working on a course on video, and that course is going to be very practical because it's not only teaching you what video is and how you can use video, but also it teaches you to come into a workshop that comes with that course, and through that workshop, I hold you accountable. If you don't know certain things, you can open up and we walk together. So I think having a course which would help you understand how video works together with someone holding your hand through those workshops is very powerful. So give me another few weeks and I'm going to promote that course to all the agents and hopefully we can work it out. And agents that are watching this video, this webinar, and many other agents can start using videos for their presentation. And don't be afraid that everybody using videos. I hope they do, but be the best one that utilizing video.